Use substitution method to find all the solutions of the systems of equation. All right, when I use substitution, that means I'm going to solve for a certain variable, and I pretty much need to find a good thing to solve for. Don't try and solve for anything that has a squared in it, because when you actually solve for it, you're going to get a plus or minus, and that just makes problems. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to solve for x since it doesn't have a squared. So I'm going to subtract y squared to both sides, which ends up giving me x equals negative y squared. Now I'm going to take this and I'm going to plug it into the equation that I haven't used yet. So I end up getting 2, and instead of x, it's going to be multiplied by negative y squared plus 5y squared equals 75. So I end up getting negative 2y squared plus 5y squared equals 75. So I get 3y squared, if I combine like terms, equals 75. Divide by 3 on both sides, and I get y squared equals 25. Square root, and anytime I square root, I need to make sure I do plus or minus. So it gets plus or minus square root of 25, which is going to be plus or minus 5. Now, in order to get my x values, I got to plug plus or minus 5 into my original equations again. But before I do that, I know that my answers are going to be in the form of points. And there's going to be 2 points since I have 2 y's. One of the y's is going to be 5. The other one is going to be negative 5. So I'm going to plug 5 into my original. So I'm going to plug 5 into here. So I end up getting x plus 5 squared, which is 25, equals 0. So x must be negative 25. So that goes here. And then I need to plug negative 5 into here, which gives me x plus negative 5 quantity squared equals 0. So x plus 25 equals 0. So x equals negative 25 again. So that's going to be right there. So my answer is negative 25, 5, and negative 25, negative 5.